Okay, Anya, hi, how you doing? Okay, I've got your work up right here. I was reading your writing. Good summary here. Good job. This is giving me a lot of useful information. Let's go ahead and jump over. It sounds like this is you're still kind of considering this a work in progress, and I think that's smart. I do. I think that the more you learn, the more you're able to apply to this, and that only makes sense, right? I think a lot of students get done with week 4, and they're like, "Okay, I'm done with the ad," not realizing that you are. It's a work in progress. It really should be edited to its full potential throughout the duration of the class. Well, I was glad to hear that you're still working. So let me run some ideas by you here. So I think right now there's an interesting relationship between the foreground image, which alludes to spa, and then the background image, which alludes to resort, right? So I think there's a nice combination there. I think that's a good, healthy relationship. Um, what the treatment in the background image, it's kind of ghosted out a little bit. And I think that's okay. I do. I think you still really realize what's going on back there. But if this were full um, vibrancy and saturation, I think it would argue too much with the foreground image. So I thought that was a really smart choice right there. Right now, the main thing I'm seeing is that the type is just enormous. You're not really allowing the type a chance to work with the composition as much as the type just appears to be pasted over the image. I'm going to show you a couple of things that we can do to really redistribute the balance of this composition and do so in a way it's going to be a little bit more inviting and create a little bit more page harmony. So first thing, let's take a look at that headline. That headline is just enormous. Um, Let me see, looking for my characters panel, and I can't find it. So let's go to the window across here. Let's go to type, and we'll find character. And there it is right there. So we'll bring that down here, and I'm just going to reduce that size. We're going to go from 90 to something like 60. Okay, now I'm also going to have to reduce the leading. That's the space between lines. So I want to, let's get, that's looking good right there. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to open my paragraph panel, and I'm going to left align that. We'll bring that in and set a left margin. Then we're going to do the exact same thing with this type here. So what we'll do, we'll take this type right here. We're going to left align it. Okay, we'll get it in alignment. And then over here, we're just going to kind of reword this. And now a romantic getaway for an outstanding price. Okay, now we're starting to look good. Now we can really start to see what's going on in that image back there. At this point, I would take this call to action and this right here and combine it into one paragraph of text. So we can get rid of that, all of that, and we can come right down. There's got a lot of visual weight to the right-hand side. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open a text box. And this is going to be dummy text, but it's okay. Let's set that about the width of the headline. We'll select that. Bring that to about a 12 point. And I'm going to place my cursor in there and fill that with placeholder text. Okay, I'm seeing that we're letting this. Okay. Now we'll fill that again with placeholder text. Okay, we're looking good. I'm going to select that and we'll create that in white. As I said, we will create that in white. There we go. Okay, now at this point, we can reduce the size of this to reduce the visual weight associated with that. We'll move that right down here. And you're going to want to slip your address information, contact information right in there. So I think I would go with purple for that color there. So let's see how that looks. And again, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just merely trying to give you some suggestions. Okay, so something like that, I think, is really easier to digest. Is you're allowing the image to talk as well as the words. So you're not just we don't have this situation where we have um, that subhead might even be a little bit large. There we go. Now we're really looking good here. And again, I'm thinking that this is allowing the negative space to be activated in the ad, which is creating a much more um, uh, reciprocal relationship with the type and the image than as opposed to the way it was. So we could do this. I've done this with a couple of other students, and let's go ahead and take a little screenshot here so we can do a before and after so you can get a kind of an appreciation of what we got going on here. So let's do that. There's a screenshot. We'll place that there. We'll come over here and we'll revert this file so that we can see the difference. This is a big file too. This is close to 500 megabytes. I'm wondering, how did this get so big? This is an enormous file. That's why it's taken so long to render. It should open in a second though. All right, so there's the before, and where's my after? There it is. So you can kind of get a look. So there's before, and there's after. There's before, after, before, after. Okay, so let me know what your reactions are. I think it's a good improvement. I think that we're really allowing the negative space to speak as a design element in this particular instance, and we've really reduced a lot of visual weight associated with the large type and the purple background here. So, yeah. So again, try it and keep working. And if you're comfortable with something like this, let me know. And if you need help, I can help you set it up. But I think it's an improvement. So. If you have any questions at all, or if you want to continue working and resubmit, I'll be glad to provide additional comments. Whatever you want. If you're working, I'm working, right? So I'll be glad to provide further critique on anything that you happen to submit. All right, great start. Thank you very much for sharing.